Hey everybody, Bo here. Hey, check it out. Come join me. I'm gonna hop on the bike here and go for a little ride. It's a beautiful day. I want to take you with us, and we'll have a little ride and talk at the same time. Let's get to it. All right. Well, I gotta say, spring has sprung, and I hope it stays like that, but let's see, we're having 280 days in a row, which is really nice. 80 degrees for me is perfect, 75 to 80. Who doesn't like that? And, but there is snow in the forecast. That's the one thing about living in Colorado, is it can snow in any month. All right, I'm gonna take you on one of my little routes here. We'll go over the lake. A lot of bike paths. So I hope you are doing well, and thank you for coming along with me on this ride. I'm on my XP 1.0, which I've had now, God, going on 5 years, I guess. Got it in 2019, start of COVID. And let's see if you can see my speedometer. It's 2854 miles, so 2,854. I've gone through a few tires, a few sets of brake pads, and I will say the 14 amp battery is definitely the way to go. Detour is I can go anywhere in this town on this battery. I just absolutely love it. All right, this is the fun part, getting across this road. I don't know if you can see out in the distance, but that is McIntosh Lake, our local lake. And this is the fun part. All right, people. Piece of cake, slice of pie. So on the weekends, I do not ride on the bike path around the lake because there's just too many people. So what I like to do is just kind of hit the neighborhoods. But it's getting to be paddleboard time, canoe time. That's what happens over here. And then pretty soon all the high school kids will be graduating and they'll be doing their photos over here. This used to be my studio. Matter of fact, you shoot it right over in this area with a view of the peaks. As we go around the lake, you may see that in the distance. So, you know, I'll tell you one thing I do want to talk about is retirement and becoming of age. You know, it seems like a lot of people really never retire because they always pick up a side gig or something. For me, I'm officially retired, but I'm a professional photographer, and it's not like I'm gonna stop taking pictures. I still do galleries, still do prints, and all that stuff. just seems like you want to do more of the things you want to do. Enjoy life a little bit more. A lot of bikes out today. All right, well, as you can see, I'm on this XP, and I like to ride in pedal assist 3, 7th gear most of the time, and I will start off with my throttle, and then away we go. And then if I'm on a bike path, the sweet spot for me is pedal assist 2 and 5th gear. I like that. It's a little bit slower, nice easy pedal. So you gotta love that. So anyway, back to retirement. I don't know, it's been really strange for me since I've turned of age, because all of a sudden people in their 70s are starting to look pretty young to me. Nobody looks super old, except people in their 80s and 90s now. And what's really strange, so I don't know where you're at in your life, but I know there's been different periods in my life where perspective just changes. And it's just really strange when you see somebody in a movie when you're young and they look old, and then when you see them in a movie when you're old, you go, wow, they weren't old at all. They were pretty young. So anyhow, I mean, that happens, I don't know for you, but when I turned 40, same thing. Just all of a sudden, because people in their 40s always looked old when you're in your 20s. Of course they do, because they're twice your age. So yeah, just been trying to get out every day, ride this bike, pick the projects I want to do, ready to go camping. Been working on getting the Rolling Thunder back in shape, and fixed the electric brakes, so I'm happy about that, because I thought I fried them going down the canyon when we went in the Pooter last summer. But so now I got to do an adjustment and lube them up, and we are good to go. So looking forward to getting out and doing a little camping, and then more trips in the fall, and then we're heading to Southeast Asia next spring. All right, so on a Sunday I go through the neighborhoods, because the bike paths around the lake gets a little bit crazy. But I love it. You see more and more e-bikes on the road. And man, I gotta say, Lectric, they're knocking it out of the park with all their new products. And I love the bike that can handle 2 people with the new 1,000 watt motor. I would love to get that. Would probably be my next upgrade. That way Madonna could come along. All right, guys, I'm gonna hit the lake, see how busy it is. It's gonna get a little bumpy, so bear with me. Yeah, I've been mulching today and trying to get a little bit of landscaping done. I don't know if you can see out in the distance because this is so wide, but man, the mountains are just beautiful. You can see the snow up there. Thanks. One thing about on this road, everybody can hear you coming. Normally when I'm around people, I kick it down to pedal assist 2 and try and go a little bit slower. But it's pedal assist 3 and 7th gear is what I'm in most of the time, it seems like. And I've just been amazed with this 14 amp battery that I don't worry about power anymore, where before I had to always worry that I was going to run out of juice. So that problem has been solved. All right, so this is Mac Lake, McIntosh, in Longmont, Colorado, Boulder County, open space. Some people are friendly, some people aren't. It doesn't matter. This is one thing I love about Longmont is we have an open space that surrounds the town so that it doesn't blend into another one. Howdy. And I love that. That's the way Boulder is. Boulder has a green belt around it so that it always stays separate. I don't know if you can see these guys. Prairie dogs all out here. Matter of fact, I was out here one time and met a gentleman by the name of Jorge, and he was telling me about some of these prairie dogs, Blondie and Brownie. He had names for them, and he would feed them carrots, and he kind of knew. Oh, and he always played music. So, and I mean music on his bike that was loud like a speaker, so that when he would come up, they would hear the music and then they would come out because they knew it was him. So I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine riding a regular bike anymore. Because this is definitely the way to go. Because you still get your exercise, but man, you can make some ground. Pop Snapple crisp. The one thing I like about this trail in the back here, people hear you coming and it's wide enough, so you know, I try not to sneak up on anybody or buzz by them. Look at that view. Can you see it out there? Tell you what, Colorado weather is amazing. A lot of sunshine. You just have to be prepared for snow at any moment. And of course, I could never live in the mountains because it's just more winter than I ever want. It's pretty mellow down here. I mean, this year we've only had maybe 4 good snows. If I can get through a winter with only 4 snows, I'm happy. All right, we're in the back 9. Yeah, I hope you have bike paths where you are. If you're watching this because you're into the e-bike or XP, because it really does make a difference in the world. We're lucky here because there's bike paths everywhere, and they follow the creeks, and they follow, you know, they go into the waterways. Because all the creeks have ponds on them. So Boulder's got some amazing bike trails through town. You can get around Boulder better on a bike than you can in a car. And Longmont's starting to get that way too. I wish they would finish one part of the bike path that's been, God, it's been damaged since the flood in 2013, so it's going on 11 years. Once they get that finished, everything connects in. Yeah, you can even ride into Boulder. I mean, now with this new battery, I might try that, but I'd rather fold it up, put it in the car, and start a little bit closer that way. There's a whole lot of nothing in between there and here in Boulder. Not really, but I mean, there's always stuff to see. A lot of eagles, a lot of birds. That's my favorite spot back here. Nice. That's what I want to get, a little canoe or something. That way me and Madonna can go out on the water, cool off, or get a paddle board. Whoa. Oh, you know, I want to tell you, when you're trying to cruise through tight turns and stuff, use your throttle, don't pedal. It's so much easier to maneuver. So, you know, when you got tight turns and all that, just use the throttle. That's what I do, and it makes it so much easier. Because if you use your pedals, sometimes you might be in the wrong pedal assist. Throttle, you can control everything. That's my tip of the day. Yeah, get on that water, that cools you right off. I like just looking at it. Yeah, spring has sprung. All right, onward. Looks like I'm gonna have to pass up that lady runner again. So right now I'm in pedal assist 2, 5th gear. And I think it's perfect when you're around people because you're not going too fast, but you're going fast enough. On your left. Thanks. Yeah, normal situations, I usually announce that I'm on the left. I never hit my horn because I don't want to scare anybody. But obviously people can hear you coming on this gravel. Yeah, you come over here in the summer, man, you see a lot of skin. And here I am, I'm wearing long sleeves, long pants, trying to stay out of the sun anymore. Yeah, I like these sun shirts, man, especially when you go in the ocean. Last time we were in Southeast Asia, man, I got fried. And I know better than that. But now, these things, when we went on our last trip, they were perfect because you wear them in the water and stay cool and don't have to worry about sunburn. What up? Yeah, that's, I don't know if you can see on the lake here, but it's pretty mellow. Usually there's a ton of people out there. Howdy. And that's because it is F-R-E-E, free. One of the very few places in Boulder County you don't have to pay anything. And that's what it's all about, is free activities. All right, I'm gonna stay in 2 and just kind of stay on the path, take you with us around the bend. Yeah, this is a great place to put your hammock. This is where I used to set up studio and do family portraits and stuff. Kept me pretty busy. And that was before it got really crazy out here. You can't do that now. Too many people. Yeah, a little crazy when you're riding a bike with a camera strapped to you, people. Oh, wow, wow. Yeah, yesterday I was out here and there was an RV and they looked full-timers. And they were hanging out on top, which I thought was pretty cool. All right, I got traffic. I'm always worried somebody's gonna swing their door open on me. Okay, well, that's our little cruise. Take you with me along the lake. Hope you enjoyed that ride. Thanks for hanging along. Until next time, this is Bo. See ya!